So one of the first things that you want to do as soon as you have Roboform is to create a new identity. And in order to do that, you just simply go in here or you open up Roboform and click on the little plus sign next to identities, and that will allow you to create a new one. So what you want to do is enter in your business name. So let's go ahead and enter in like a sample here, Bob's Bakery. We'll click OK. And next, let's take a look at Bob's profile. So let's scoot this over a little bit. So in Bob's profile, we are going to, let's put Mr. Bob Smith, very creative today, owner. And let's put in his work phones. So let's say that this is 515-111-2222. And his email. So bob@bobsbakery.com. Now it's very important, especially when you get this all set up for yourself, because the email address that you use here, you'll want to directly relate that to your website. So whatever email it is that you're going to be using to receive all of these notifications once you start adding your local business to these local directories, they're going to need an email address to send the confirmation to. And it's highly suggested that you use an email address that has your actual domain name or website address contained within it. You don't want to use something like, bob@gmail or bob@hotmail.com, for instance. All right, next we have this very basic information. What I like to tell people too is go ahead and enter in a birth date for Bob. Or obviously this would be for yourself. So let's say 1/1/1974. So the reason we do this is that it doesn't occur very often, but sometimes what happens is that some of these sites do actually ask for a birth date. And the reason that they do this is because it makes it easier in the event that you were to lose your password, for example, which if you're using Roboform should never happen. But in the event that you forget your login or whatever the case may be, they will ask for your birthday. Like I said, it doesn't happen very often, but it's always nice to kind of have it available. Next, let's go over and click on business, because here is the important stuff. Here we're going to enter in Bob's Bakery. If Bob has a toll-free number, we can enter it in there. And here is the website. So let's say bobsbakery.com. And we can even enter in a business type. So let's say that he is an LLC. And that's it. That's really, oh, sorry, we do have one more. Let's go down to address, and within the address, we want to put 1234 Main Street, say Des Moines, Iowa, and county, if you want to go as far as putting in the county. Now what this is going to do is this is going to make sure, excuse me, that every single time that you go into one of these local directories to add your business, you're going to choose this identity from your Roboform account, and it will automatically fill in the fields. And I'll create a different video that shows you how that works here in a minute.